As the 2023 general election or presidential election is fast approaching, political parties have started campaigning across the country ahead of the forthcoming presidential race. However, some leaders in Southwest had advised the presidential candidates of the All Progressives Congress (APC), Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to step down from contesting presidential race in 2023. One of the Southwest leaders who has advised Tinubu to step down from presidential race is the public affairs analyst Kayode Ogundamisi. It should be recalled that Ogundamisi was granted an interview with Rudolph Okonkwo, and he said Tinubu advisors have not done well to Yoruba race. The national leader said Tinubu's entourage should have advised him to stay away from contesting the forthcoming presidential race. It should be recalled that the presidential candidate of the APC is one of the front runner of the presidential candidates contesting for the race. Though Gundamisi did not give any reason why Tinubu should stay away from contesting the poll, but he made clear that his advisor should have advised him not to contest in 2023. You know, the first person that came to mind when this man said, oh, one of the advisors or the people around him is this BC Akonde. That man, what I just noticed about that man, every night just always opening his, just smiling, always smiling. Let me put that, always smiling. I said, there's no place I've seen this man's picture without him smiling. We just be smiling. Even a video, you just be even without anything, you just be smiling. Those kind of people, you think those all of them, their stomach infrastructure, they fear Tinubu, and some of them they believe in what they want to get from him. And the worst part of it is that just like hey, this man is coming out. I think I did one video talking about that this that Yoruba's elder should have presented somebody else, and I said who are the Yoruba elders? Because this man he was support. He was the funniest part is that this guy lives in the UK. But this issue of APC, when Buhari, of course, Buhari is about rounding off his tenure. About 2 3 years ago, this man was just all over the defending APC, defending Buhari that is even, from the look of things, whether he's older than Tinubu, is a different ballgame entirely. But we are looking at him, you know that, okay, Buhari should be older, at least with their age that they have told us. Buhari is 80, while Tinubu says he's 70 or 71 or so. He has been fronting this Buhari. He didn't tell us that Buhari was old when people said maybe because of the way Buhari has handled everything, and the man has thought that if Tinubu enters, it will be worse. But all of the atrocities committed by this Buhari's government, this man has been defending them. No wonder. I just saw him about 4 5 days ago when he was talking this same issue that somebody else would have been, be there instead of Tinubu. And I now remember, oh my God, this man has been fronting this APC agenda in the UK. But why? Okay, I now realize this is the reason why I've not been seeing him or hearing him of late. Just like a Joe Igbokwezu, who is now sitting down in one corner. All of them carry the thing for him. They are looking for stomach infrastructure. That is what I know. So, meaning that he's not even supporting Tinubu for this his ambition. No wonder he has just stayed back. If you have lived abroad, no, in fact, you will not. All these politicians say, you will just look them like being wicked, just wickedness. But I see some people who are still living abroad. They will not be saying that they are supporting all these corrupt politicians in Nigeria. It's just so pathetic. Well, all these elders, none of them will be bold enough to tell Tinubu what he should do. They will not. The only people that would just say, okay, even if the highest thing they can do is just not to go near him or surround him. But even if they tell him, let's even this one that believes that this is what he has been longing for, how many decades ago, you want to tell him to just for what, for who? Tinubu said he has served a lot of all these younger people, all these boys, that it is his own turn. He has been making people king. This is the time for him to make himself king. And I don't think even if anybody has that boldness to tell him that, okay, go and sit down, I don't think his son can tell him, or neither his wife can tell him to relax. No, he will not even agree to that. But he's bringing shame. But you know, people who do not have shame, who believe in who worship money, they don't have shame. Even goats, they can start prostrating for a goat just because of what they want. That is the situation of of many people we have in this country called Nigeria. Well, Tinubu supporters will not even want to hear this. Well, àwa Yorùbá la burú jù. Ǹjẹ́ tó bá jẹ́ family wọn ló gbé àpótí ìbò president wọn á gbárùkù tì ní. Ẹ jáwọ́ nínú ọ̀tẹ̀, kò lè gbè yín o. This one is saying that had it been this Ogundamisi Kayode, if it was one of his family member that is contesting for this position, he would have supported him. And they should just stop all this nonsense. Is that what we are talking about? Support them now. Unfortunately, some people say no, we don't want to be part of this suffering. Why some people are okay with this suffering? And that is the bone of contention right now. Àwọn ọmọ àlè ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kò rí bí o ti rò ó. Àwọn haúsá tí wọ́n ti bá bàbá Tinubu síwájú tí wọ́n fi Shettima Kanuri sí i lẹ́yìn mọ ohun tí wọ́n ń ṣe, ẹ̀dá Èdùmàrè á jẹ́ kó yé wa o. This one is saying that the Hausa people that put Buhari, Tinubu, put up Buhari, talking about Buhari, Tinubu, that Tinubu should go, that is supporting Tinubu, and they brought Shettima to be his vice. They know exactly what they are doing. Can go well, let all of you understand all these things before it is too late. See, some people are okay with suffering, so don't stop threatening them. That is what I have discovered. No matter of threat or because you can't tell me that somebody needs to be reminded that I'm suffering, I'm doing this. You don't need to say that because they know they are suffering, but they know that they believe that it's just part and parcel of the life. They will tell you there's poverty everywhere, all this kind of thing are happening all over the place. So what is the big deal? So some people are in that category. So if you think that you're going to be threatening them, that suffering, you're not, you don't know what is happening. In fact, there is nothing that will happen again that is worse than what we are seeing. That you think is going to move people who are still supporting these politicians. No. Well, whoever makes this suggestion will perish, including his or her generations and those years unborn. You will first perish because the person is saying the obvious things. He should simply go and take care of his health. His supporters are not helping out. Even his own daughter is against him contesting the election. It's now obvious that his supporters hate him and want him dead. Okay. Ajá tó fẹ́ sọnù kò ní gbọ́ rúru iná tí ń pè ọlọ́dẹ. Yeah. Did he tell you and your family that he's sick? Oh, he's very strong now. All these elders in question cannot mobilize 30 people all together, all in their affiliation. So why getting disturbed about them? Because they are money now. So he has money. He doesn't have the integrity to influence anybody. In a free and fair election, Tinubu cannot win. And that is why he's always deploying Agberu, all manner of things. And told them, go out and get it by fire, by force. And money is there. And some people, longer throats, anything, little money, they've swing to the other side of anybody who can pay very, 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 very well. So, you shouldn't even be bothered. So, guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this.